Are we going in the hole? Lagging a little bit. Let's go in the hole. Let's see where the hole goes. Sewers. Okay. Wow. Really used a lot of stamina. All right. I think I've already gone in the hole. Very, very mellow music. What is this? A piece of bread? Ow! Ow! Okay.
I will have to go through the moat to get into the Bastille.
Really? Can I open the door? No. Oh, a gate. It opens. Let me check this as well. Okay. Oh, wow. This is a stomper. I think it's a stomper. Open sesame. We have to find another hole. It's okay though. I like going in holes. Maybe I don't even need to find a hole. Maybe it just goes up into above a hole. Follow the... What is that? Ah! I was wondering. Because of the amount of healing drafts I have, I feel like I can be much more reckless. We found the hole. Love ourselves a nice hole. Getting the double hit is actually kind of nice. Why though? I think I go up the stairs. Ow! Ow! Oh.
That's enough, Monsieur le Comte. My assistants and I are exhausted. We're not gravediggers, à la fin.
Now I understand. The task you have been given does not please you. Perhaps you do not find it worthy of your high qualifications?
Indeed. My family has been dedicated to serving the kingdom for over a century, and you cannot ignore what it has cost us. I refuse to fall that low.
Very well. As you wish. Since this is the case, you will have a more prestigious assignment starting today. Was there anything else?
What about my assistants? Will they come with me?
Unfortunately not, mon ami. But I promise you that they will never complain about their fate again.
Oh ho ho. Well, I guess we know who the next clockwork is. Ow! Oh wow! That archer. I wonder if I'll have to go around. Yeah, like this. Oh, great. Oh. I was gonna be like serpentine patterns, serpentine patterns. Wow. Wow. Ow. Oh wow. The grand... What? I'm gonna run this way, see if there's anything I've missed. Oh great. Okay, looks like that's the end of that. Nice little prickly walls there. Prickly tower. It's an interesting and neat idea as well. Almost fell. I'm in.
Arrête! Par pitié, au nom du ciel.
I have to defeat this first, brother. Oh wow.
I'm listening, monsieur.
They abandoned me. The jailers. It's been days, maybe weeks, since I've seen another living soul. I'm hungry, madame. I'm ravenous.
Oh, he needs bread.
Here, monsieur.
Bless you, madame. I wish you the best of luck. The fickle lady luck will have her work cut out for her. When you're face to face with the executioner.
The executioner?
Oh yes. You won't escape. See, his icy blade won't spare you. Mark my words. So many henchmen. Asa, they all fall like withered apples. The executioner's brave. As long as it stays cold, if he were to meet the flame, his ashes would be less bold.
Okay. I'm seeing a small pattern. Kind of like giving me a hint on how to defeat the next boss, I guess. Yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. What's this? Frost resistance file. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of a clue here. On orders of General Staff, the gunpowder from Matson, Marsangi, will be stored in the old underground gunpowder depot. Okay. Key to gunpowder room. Okay. How can I kill the benches, but not the tables? I think it might be time. Blocked? Why is it always you don't have the right? Okay. This might work better for me. Because there's the door. Let me hit this festival. And then I'll jump out. No, wait. I want to go to that other room first. Outside here. Yeah. There's a dude down there. You know, there is one thing about this game, like the elite enemies, like random elite enemies, there just aren't any. You just have a mini boss and then the boss. It's one way to do it, I guess. Door. Hole. Wrong one. Hole. Maybe down here instead? Hole. Where did the entrance to this one go then? Because I remember unlocking a gate here. Did I miss it? Ah, I'm in the hole. I got distracted by the hole. Understandable, right?
All the gunpowder is here. What shall I do with it? Destroy it and spare Paris another disaster? Or ensure that the Marquis de Lafayette will be able to use it?
What do we think? Requiem mallet. I think if we save it, if we save the gunpowder for the Marquis, then the next time when we don't support the Marquis,
Grant the Marquis de Lafayette's wish. This gunpowder will give his troops a decisive advantage.
yeah, I can see that's gonna be a bit of a Bit of a problem. Just replacing one for the other. Oh. Oh. We do good damage. What is this? We found a revolutionary spirit. Was it really that far? Wow. Min. Actually, I kind of want to go this way. I guess now I'll go this way and see if there's anything over here that I missed. Not really, huh? I don't expect I'd see the boss yet either, though. Because I've only seen one memory. Usually there's at least two. 2 to 3. Well, how does that? Ow. Holy. I almost died. Ow. Wow. Gilded key. Okay. Huh? Boreas wheel. Oh.
Monsieur le Comte! Monsieur le Comte, are you there? The prisoners, they're suffering. Huh? What is the meaning of this?
As promised, I have interceded on your behalf. The king has named you Gouverneur de la Bastille.
Oh.
Do you realize what an honor this is?
Put an end to this sinister farce, Monsieur le Comte. Order your machines to unhand me at once.
Listen to my voice, mon ami. Nothing but my voice.
I hypnotized him. Oof. Ow. Ow. He's got like this kickback and I might use this like a dodge. Ow. Would you look at that? I think I can jump to it. And then over to it. Okay. Oh. How did you hit me with her? Lavoisier catalyst. Ow! I don't really agree with that one. Dodged it, or whatever. Oh, there's a platform down there that I didn't see. I wonder. Should I go back and check it out? I'll go back and check it out. You see that? Doesn't really look like there's anything down there, honestly. What did I find? Ah, Monsieur le Comte, I have, on the king's orders, dispersed the rebels that had gathered in the Place Royale. The new cannons worked wonders. With them, the rabble will soon be unable to take the Bastille anytime soon. However, the trinket you gave me seems not to be working anymore. I had to evade attacks by your automats on several occasions. Furthermore, the Arachnids are becoming sentient. Alchemical resistance vial, huh? I've killed so many of these barrels. Well, too far away. Oh, never mind. Actually not. Ow. What is this?
The death sentences delivered by court order are nothing more than cowardly murders. Barbaric crimes committed legally in the name of the entire nation. These cruel laws are the doing of the tyrants who rule us. They are the chains they have always used to oppress the human race. And that, mes amis, is why the death penalty must be abolished.
Well said.
They're trying to abolish the death penalty. So what, you just put them in jail and let them live out their years until they die? You think that's more ethical, that's better for people? Bus time. It seems. Yep. Bus time. So if you remove the death penalty, and just talking, thinking about how that could affect if you were to do that. It's basically saying that you would reduce their quality of life to a point where they can't live anyway. It's essentially the death penalty anyway. Alright, big boy, let's go. This one's an interesting one, look at him. Ow! Great. That is definitely an interesting way of handling this fight. Because if you basically nuke 40% of their HP, they're not exactly able to deal with it. If they keep continuing to take hits and stuff. We're almost there. There we go. Let's throw this at him. Holy. Lighting you on fire, bud. How your ashes feeling now? He's literally on fire. Wow. Ah, what am I doing? No. Wow. Da-da-dum. Okay. I like his model. The character model is very cool.
No, Your Grace. I am your most faithful servant.
Monsieur, listen to me.
But I can no longer do what you ask of me.
Listen to me, Bosson.
Kill, kill, and kill again.
What do you mean? Of what crimes do you accuse yourself?
The heads must roll. They must roll straight into the pit.
Cela suffit. Who are you, monsieur?
Who am I? Oh, I am Charles-Henri Sanson, executor of court rulings.
The executioner of Paris.
The executioner? Oh no, not anymore. That death factory. We had to lead the horde of the tortured victims there and hand them over to killers who are far more efficient and skilled than us. When I tried to give up my position, the king and the count offered me a new role. Greffier at the Bastille. An easy job. And I fell into their trap. Oh. But now that I think about it, they must be the ones who sent you. They want my head.
You're rambling. I am Aegis, their worst enemy. Come to rescue Monsieur de Vaucanson.
Oh. His Majesty's honored guest. The man for whom our good king reserves his most ruthless treatment. No one deserves to be punished like that. Here, take this key. Monsieur de Vaucanson's cell is downstairs. And do not delay. He is dying, madame. He's dying.
Open sesame. The obliques. Oh no.
Monsieur?
That voice. Athénaïs. Mon enfant. Oh mon Dieu. They did it. They did it. They've turned my sweet daughter into a cold machine.
It's all right. Stay calm.
Well, Ludia, what has Cagliostro told you? Has he sent you to put me out of my misery?
No, I'm going to get you out of here. Let me help you.
There's no point. I'm burning with fever, and I'm already short of breath. Death lurks around every corner in this prison. I couldn't escape it. I'm not long for this world.
No, you can't. Outside, your automats are slaughtering men, women, and children. What you have done, monsieur, only you can undo.
What I have done, the miracles I performed, the wonders I gave to this kingdom, it was nothing but vanity. I closed my eyes to it for so long. Mesmer, Cagliostro, souls snatched from their eternal rest like water from a well. I should have set fire to the workshop. I should have melted my creations.
It's not too late to stop the massacre.
I don't have the strength. You must...
Speak, monsieur. Say something, enfant.
You must stop them. The king and his loathsome henchman, Cagliostro, the master of the machines. He gives them their orders. He must be silenced at all costs. Take my hand.
Monsieur. Monsieur. Father.
No, no, my pauvre enfant. I am not your father. No more than you are Athénaïs. You're but the vessel that contains what is left of her broken soul. Ludia, I don't want to die without hope. In the name of what is left of her in you, in the name of her love for you, I beg you to free her from the purgatory our enemies have confined her to.
I will grant your wish, monsieur.
Do you realize what that means? Are you ready to make that sacrifice?
The ultimate sacrifice.
Ma fille. I shall never see her darling face again. Ma toute petite. You must set her free. Bring her back into the light. The light.
Monsieur. Monsieur. Monsieur.
Oh no.
No! Papa! Have you lost your mind?
Bon sang, my daughter, will you never listen? This machine belongs to the king now, vous le savez. There's nothing I can do about it.
Did he also order you to torture her?
The king wants me to make some improvements.
And you obey him just like that?
That's enough, Athénaïs. Let me work. And from now on, I forbid you from coming in here without my permission.
Ugh! monster, Papa!
When the automatons are constructed and given life with the souls of human beings, it's as if they're jailed inside the body of a machine that can't say no to his master's orders, to master's wishes. Yeah, that there's no free will. When you do that, you're removing the quality of life. You're not saying, hey, follow these laws and it'll help you to make the best choices in your life. It'll help you succeed in life. You're removing their choice because you feel like you know better. And there's no one on this earth that can say that they know better than anyone else. That's why we create laws.
I can use this boat to reach the Seine. As soon as I am on dry land, I shall return to the Cordelier convent. I'm sure they are waiting for me with bated breath.
We created laws as a people to help with that, to make sure that people would be able to live as best they could. But laws only benefit the people that are in power. And that's what everyone's been so upset about. When every time there's a new president, one side has reason to be all up in a tiff about who's making the decisions and why. You can't make everyone happy. That's why we have the ability to vote for leaders. But that's basically how we felt, or how I felt, during the 4 years of Biden's term. But I kept my mouth shut. I believe that he would still do his best for the nation in his own way. But I don't see anyone giving that consideration to our current president. if they don't agree with him. They tried to kill him 5 times. It's not right. It's basically saying that you think you know better. He who is without sin cast the first stone.
Citoyen, I come bearing sad tidings. Monsieur de Vaucanson has passed away. I was present for his last breath in his cell at the Bastille.
Juste ciel. Requiescat in pace.
Mon Dieu, it is a cruel fate that has taken my dearest friend from me today.
Eugène. Ce pauvre Eugène. I cannot suffer such a horrible injustice.
Was he at least able to tell you something before he passed away?
No. Nothing.
How unfortunate. We are lost.
Must we resign ourselves to this disastrous turn of events?
No, General. Every part of me refuses to do so. Eugène de Vaucanson made me make a promise that I swore to keep. Now I have no other choice than to risk everything.
What are you thinking, Aegis?
I'm thinking of making my way to Versailles.
Eh bien, you should know that I also plan to go there.
You don't even think about it.
Ma foi. What have we got to lose? Our lives? At this point, you must admit that they're not worth much.
I agree with the Marquis's resolution. We must take into account everything that Aegis has done to foil the King's plans. The time has come for us to put ourselves at her service.
Not so fast, mon ami. Let's not rush into anything. You'd have to be mad to want to be part of the battle to come. Those who agree to take part in this strike will need to keep a low profile until Aegis has cleared the way. As for you, madame, I do not know what new arrangements have been made since my last visit to the Queen, but I found the area around the North Wing to be particularly empty. Here is where you should launch the attack. If fortune is in my favor, I shall be waiting for you at the Petit Trianon with something to help you make your way through the gardens.
As for us, once the automats have been defeated, we will enter the palace to seize the king and the count.
Is that your plan, Monsieur le Marquis?
It is, monsieur.
We are about to take the small step that separates audacity from madness.
Are you ready to take it, madame?
Citoyen, I cannot escape my obligations. It is in my very nature to honor them. I kept the promise I made to the Queen to find Monsieur de Vaucanson. I am now bound by the oath I swore before my creator. If I go to Versailles, it is in the hope of rescuing Athenais. I think also of all that remains to be done in Paris. And what's more, you demand my help to make you masters of the king.
It is a heavy burden that we place on your shoulders. But once again, we must leave it up to you.
Take your time, Aegis. A hasty decision could lead to disaster.
We will be ready for action when the time comes.
Pour la nation!
Et pour le royaume!
Citoyen Mirabeau. Unfortunately, I come bearing sad news.
Go on, Aegis. There is no need to spare me. This is about my mother, isn't it?
Indeed. The Countess is no longer of this world.
Yes. It was to be feared. I knew she was lost a long time ago. The poor woman. At last she has been delivered from the madness that drove her into the gutter.
It gets worse.
Worse, you say?
Your mother did not die of poverty. She was killed.
Murdered? No. No, my father. The rabid dog made good on his threat. May he roast in the fires of hell for all eternity. As for you, Bishop, do you finally understand the man's true nature? How much longer will you protect this demon?
I share your grief, Monsieur de Mirabeau, but the secrets of...
Enough! You sanctimonious bigot! Is it not enough for you to serve the people absurd fables that condemn them to ignorance? Must you also submit to the whims of a malicious old brute? The scourge of his own family? Speak! Speak now, or so help me, I will send you to meet your maker.
Please, monsieur, let us not get carried away. Out of respect for your grief, and given the extraordinary circumstances, I consent to enlighten you.
I am listening, Monseigneur.
I admit that your father is an unusual person, inhabited by an anger whose source is undetermined. He blamed you, your sister, and your poor mother for all of his misfortunes. I stayed by his bedside an entire night. I preached about mercy and the example of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Ha! That must have gone over well.
Do not mock me, Monsieur de Mirabeau. At dawn, I finally got Monsieur le Marquis to see the error of his ways. Before God, he extended forgiveness to all those he had previously condemned.
However, he did not give up his plans for revenge. The fate reserved for my mother is proof of this.
In fact, monsieur, he did. He even gave me a leather wallet containing, in his words, the instrument of your punishment. He asked me to dispose of it. Unfortunately, your mother's fate was already sealed. Orders had been given. There was nothing more that could be done. The poor soul. He was in tears, his body racked with sobs.
My heart breaks to hear it. What was in the wallet?
I don't know, monsieur. I did not open it.
In that case, I ask you to give it to me now.
I cannot, monsieur. When I was captured, the wallet fell into the hands of the Comte de Cagliostro.
Nom de nom, Aegis. Do you realize what this means? This wallet contains my father's sentences for his children. Me, of course, but also my sister, the Marquise de Cabri. You must find it at all costs. Our fate is in your hands. Cagliostro must have put it in a safe place, somewhere known only to him.
The Marquise de Capri, dites-vous?
Yes, that is my sister Louise's title.
Fortune favors you today. It so happens that I already have this wallet. It was in a secret workshop by the Tuileries, where the Count conducts his sinister experiments.
Oh, how fortunate. What does it contain?
2 envelopes addressed to the Lieutenant General de Police. One of them had this letter in it. It concerns your sister, the Marquise de Capri.
Let's see. A lettre de cachet signed by my father. He gave orders to have my sister locked up in a convent. His unique variety of fatherly love is unmistakable. What was in the second envelope?
It is empty.
Empty? Mon Dieu. You don't have to be a genius to guess that it contained a similar document, this time concerning myself. If the envelope was empty, it means that this letter has already been delivered to its recipient. By Cagliostro, no doubt. The monster must have felt a perverse sense of joy as he devoured its contents. Aegis, you must retrieve this letter at all costs. If the Lieutenant General attaches a seal and gives it to his underlings at the Châtelet, I am done for.
Where does this Lieutenant General reside?
Right by the fortress. He's a dutiful man and prides himself on never straying too far from it. Please hurry, I beg of you.
Citoyen Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
I found the powder. It is at the Bastille.
Ah, what good news. Is it in good condition?
Of course.
What do you mean? Am I to understand that you have not done what needed to be done?
Yes. Now all that is left is for the Marquis and his men to retrieve the powder and load it into their cannons.
What men? What cannons?
We will raise our army soon, you can be sure, and we will then be able to confront the royal army.
You do not measure the import of your actions and your words, Monsieur le Marquis, always rushing headlong into things. The Bastille is an ancient fortress that was not designed to house such large quantities of explosives. The tiniest spark could cause a catastrophe. The iron from a boot or the point of a sword scraping against the stone. Thanks to you, we are now at the mercy of chance.
There is no such thing as chance, Citoyen Lavoisier. If we are defeated, we will have only our failures to blame. Goodbye, Citoyen Lavoisier. And down with despotism.
This game is so incredibly political. Boreas wheel. The flood of ice. The Boreas wheel generates an elemental ice whirlwind that sweeps away enemies within range. Requiem millet. Bulwark chain. Triple attack. I think I have enough to upgrade one of these. I might do the lightning claws. This one apparently infuses the weapon, which if it's a ranged infusion, ranged attack infusion, then that does actually seem kind of nice. Upgraded a Nemesis Claws, a musket, and the two hands. I kind of want to do one of each style weapon. I've already done claws. I have not done batons. Maybe I'll do batons. 7,500. Boutique. Wow. Oh, I'd only have those. Hephaestus. Ooh, so. Purchase. Now give me flame. I kind of want something with lightning damage though. Maybe I should have done the baton, these ones, instead. And then maybe like this flame volume mallet or something. Or this fire chain. Oh, I'll get them both. Versailles. Return to St. Cloud. There's a side quest. What's here? Retrieve the letter de cachet. I'll go check it out. It's possible that I volunteered to serve the queen. Because I can't see the queen just getting a random. Ow. Ow! Ah. I was hoping to get it close to death, but not like dead. Does it kill a boss with one of those? They actually do decent damage. Wow. Holy, look at him. Oof. Wasn't expecting him to one-shot freeze. It's crazy.
Here is the lettre de cachet that had Monsieur de Mirabeau so terrified. I shall deliver it to him shortly.
I, Victor de Riquetti, Marquis de Mirabeau, request that you escort my son, Honored Gabriel de Riquetti, Count de Mirabeau, to to the dungeon in Vincennes shall endure that he is returned to the cell that was his during his previous stay there, and that he remains there for the rest of his life. This immoral subject has been undermining the kingdom's foundational principles for far too long and has sullied the reputation of his honorable family. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I think I have to use a token. Five, and there's still another subliminator. Back to the Cordelia's covenant, I guess. So, how would he feel?
Citoyen Mirabeau. Here is the letter sent by your father to the Lieutenant General de Police. You were right.
Mon Dieu. So this is what the Coeur had in store for me. A new lettre de cachet with a royal seal. He sentenced me to spend the rest of my days in the Château de Vincennes. To return to the cell where he had me locked up 12 years ago. Those 10 square feet where I lay at death's door for 42 months on end. 14 seasons, spent with chattering teeth, coughing up a bucket full of bile and blood every day.
Your own father had you thrown in jail.
Alas, such is the sad truth.
What crime did he hold you to be guilty of?
He disapproved of the follies of the young man I was back then, and my love for a certain someone. A woman whom an unjust law kept me apart from. I was free and besotted with happiness, Aegis. And that was a crime in the eyes of my father, the Marquis. I sullied the Mirabeau name, so he felt it necessary to steal my youth and clap his wayward son in irons.
Feels kind of familiar.
What does this letter matter in the face of the mortal peril that hangs over all the king's enemies?
You must put yourself in my shoes to understand. If the king wins this war, he will send all the brave men here to the scaffold, and I am certain they will climb the steps with their heads held high. But if you hadn't taken that letter, I would have suffered a far darker fate. Louis the Mad would have made it his duty to respect my father's last wishes, but I would rather die. whether a hero or a coward, then return to Vincennes. There is no worse hell on earth than that infernal dungeon.
Was there no trial?
One would imagine. Those damned lettres de cachet. For centuries, a powerful man, whether a king or a father, need simply put pen to paper, and an innocent man is thrown into prison. The poor soul sees neither judge nor lawyer. In the space of an hour, he moves from the light into darkness, and his cries for help fall futilely on the cold stone of the dungeon walls. I am just one of many victims, whose ranks range from the most famous to the most lowly, from Voltaire and Diderot to the unfortunate children whose dark fates will never be known. In any case, I must now express my eternal gratitude, even though no words, no matter how eloquent, can express its depth. I owe everything to you, Aegis. You, who've broken my chains forever. Whatever happens now, I will be free to live or die for the nation. As for the Marquis de Mirabeau, that criminal whom misfortune chose as my father, let us consider him dead, shall we? Let him choke on loneliness and regret, once and for all.
putting someone to death, jailing someone for the rest of their lives, putting someone in a convent so they can live out their lives. They're all the same, really. When you realize that man and law cannot really solve your problems, that men fail and laws only suit those who are in power, you have to realize that you have to look towards a higher power for guidance, for understanding. The Marquis de Mirabeau's father, he learned that in the end, even though he was very cruel, you have to realize that no one is too bad for redemption. And if nobody is above, nobody is worse, nobody is condemned to a life of not being saved. An old key. Then we all have hope. You know, even the people who've done really bad things. But it also helps you realize, even if you've not done all these really bad things you condemn someone else for doing, we're not seen as any different in the eyes of our Creator. If we've done one bad thing, or if someone's done something really, really bad, they're all really, really bad things. So when you see yourself as not being worse than anyone else, even when you objectively haven't done anything that bad, it puts it in perspective. Did I unlock that gate? Is that what's happening here? With the old key? Okay. Ow! Light on fire already, dude. Oh my goodness. Why are you like this? There we go. What are you? Travel to Patty? What? Am I here? Wow. This is where I came from. I can't go back up there. Ah! Is it locked? Oh, it's always locked. Ow. Nice. I mean, I thought about it and I was like, why can't I just parry their parry if they're parrying mine? If they're able to parry mine. You basically have time to do one action, so sets you up perfectly. What the heck? Ow. Module key. I don't even know what I'd use those on. I've maxed out my modules. Fortifying counter? I was using immobilize, right? Ow. Hold on, I know what to do here. Ah, beautiful. Oops. Is this the door to the area I thought I was? Let me try and get all three of these together. Beautiful. The florist. So if your sin is no better in the eyes of our Lord than any other sin, no single person is better or worse than anyone else. So regardless of how you feel, if you think you're better than someone else, it's just not true. I knew it! We finally got this chest. From the very beginning of the game, it gives us 3 noble spirits. Wow. And that's the path down to the forest. Chateau de Seclin. It's a frog. What a waterfall, though. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Ooh. We made it. I'm gonna check this out first, though. Oh! Let me get all three. The AoE on that is incredible. The gate is locked. The way is shut. Ah. Wow. We made it. Reinforced armor mod. Endurance. Distraction. Longevity. This is endurance. I could probably do reinforced armor for the 150. That's a lot of armor. Another mod key. Give it to me. Wonder what that was all about. Seems like it's a bug. See? Seems like a bug. This game has some stupid bugs sometimes. Oh look, it's the
You
Queen.
called, Madame? Aegis, thank heavens you're here. We're under siege.
In the courtyard. One of the king's creatures.
It seems determined to destroy the Chateau walls. It's as if it came here for us.
Here is the key to the gate. It will lead you to the courtyard.
Hurry. Our lives are in your hands.
Really? Is it the dolphin? The little boy? Is this the one? Blocked. The way is shut. Do we go this way then? To this area. I was really hoping it'd be quick. Yahtzee. Why would they do this? A little goofy. Okay. So just this way. Ow. Oh wow, it's actually a boss. The gate is locked. I don't see a box. The regular explosive grenade is a little weird, in my opinion. It's a little weird. Is he using the body of an automata as a weapon? Wow. The Royal Orpheus. Okay, this it looks a lot like a monkey. physical damage is insane. Holy! Ow! That's not good. He imbued his weapon. Oh no. Give me a break, please. Ow. No. Okay. Now we David and Goliath him. Uh-oh.
Mon Dieu! Aegis! My queen, don't!
Run, madame!
No!
Bartolessa, that thing, it's staring at you.
I did not think it was gonna end like that. He was just a boy.
You're safe, madame.
Mon Dieu. Aegis. Why did this abomination attack us?
I think you know, madame. You saw how it obeyed you when you ordered it to stop fighting.
I don't understand a word of this nonsense.
I'm afraid your guardian angel seems to have a few screws loose, my queen.
No. You must listen to me. That creature was not trying to destroy you, madame. It was trying to be near you. Listen to your heart. You know what it was. You know whose soul animated those cogs.
Stop it, please. Just stop.
You must know the truth. Everything is there, written in the king's own hand. How he ordered your son to be put to death. How he bound his soul to the machine I just destroyed. How they were unable to control this hateful thing.
My baby.
Oh, my queen.
My poor angel. In the hell he suffered. Wanted only to seek his mother's comfort.
No. No.
Curse you, Louis. The Butcher King. Murderer. Destroyer of innocence. He will pay for this unspeakable crime with his own head. I swear it on my life.
No, Antonia, my dear friend. Do not give in to this madness.
Leave us, Aegis. I must speak privately with Madame de Polignac.
Very well, madame.
You know, it feels like the Madame de Polignac. She knew about everything that was happening. She knew what happened and who did it. How sad, huh? I could have upgraded this one too. Man. Maybe I'll keep the Hephaestus batons. And upgrade this partisan instead. Maybe that's the way to go. Requiem mallet, it does seem kind of good. I don't know why I need 2 glass core batons, but doobie what a doobie. Do I have any other side quests? No. I guess that's the end. Dun dun dun.
Here we are, Versailles. I feel a new flame burning inside me. A force that compels me to make my way into the heart of the palace. Athenaius,